Levy to address council regarding Mayor Adams.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the City Council. We just need your first and last name, and you'll have 3 minutes.
I am Annette Smith Levy, and I live here in Portland. First, may I ask that you offer me the courtesy of paying attention to my comments. During the weeks I have sat here as an observer, it has come to my attention you all seem too busy or maybe too embarrassed to give any presenter the slightest attention. The subject can be Mr. Adams and his resignation, or it can be a gentleman who's showing his water purification project. You ignore the speaker. This is distressing to me as a citizen. I've sat here for at least 4 weeks and watched as breakfast is eaten, drinks are consumed, when there's a sign outside that says, no drinks, no food. Now, one of the things I find interesting is that just seems to fit right into how you don't feel like you have to be responsible for the rules. It's also apparent, commissioners, that you feel that you're somewhat above the fray. Members of the community have come to this body during the past 4 weeks, asking Mr. Adams to resign. They seek a response to the myriad of questions they have about his behavior, his habit of lying before and after election, and the careers and lives he has tossed to the wind. Mayor Adams has promised that he will leave if he feels he is a detriment to the community. If he is determined that he is too important, too brilliant, too valuable to quit, when will you act? The proof of your brilliance is, of course, your predatory behavior in a city bathroom with a 17-year-old. The $250,000 outdoor solar toilet you supported failed in the first weeks of inclement weather. Taxation of grocery bags gone real fast when things started to come down. And now the latest attempt, which will be announced this afternoon, to further murder local business by raising parking meter fees for 25 cents an hour and keeping those meters in force until 9 p.m. Thinking that through, how will you handle that? Will these people be paid time and a half? Or will we have to hire people with new uniforms, more little carts, and the whole thing? I wonder how that pencils out. Take note, though, you have nothing to worry about. The instant that any of this gets a little dicey, Mr. Adams will disappear on a fishing trip, or is that to hide the fact and that Mr. Breedlove has surfaced in the community?
Thank you, ma'am. Your time is up. We appreciate your testimony. Could you please read item number 173, please?
Request of Rachel Allen to address council regarding Mayor Adams. She has left written testimony.
Okay, great. Item number 174, could you please read the title?
Request of Richard W.Hall to address council regarding Mayor Adams.
Good morning, Mr. Hall. Welcome to the Portland City Council. You just need to give us your first and last name, and you'll have 3 minutes.
Okay. My name is Richard Hall, and I was born and raised in Portland, and I vote and pay taxes in this city. A leader is supposed to lead with a high level of ethical and moral standards, and Sam, you have not displayed that high standard. I do not need to review again the problems that you, Sam, have brought on the citizens of Portland, other than to say that hitting on a teenage boy as a middle-aged man was and is totally unacceptable. Denial of this activity when asked, crucifying the whistleblower and destroying his career to save your political goals, lying, and more lies and cover-up activities. To me, these are unacceptable behaviors, but especially in a person who is a public servant and a mayor. I picked up a Code of Ethics booklet for the city of Portland, and this publication was printed in 2003, and I wonder if you have a revision on the drawing board. On page 5 of the code, ethics means positive principles of conduct. One portion states something that I would appreciate it if you would read, Sam. Other principles rely on individuals' desires to do the right thing. I applaud the Portland Police Union for their statements requesting your resignation. It appears that the Portland Public School District have the same displeasure, and that is why you appointed a staff assistant to take your place in meetings to coordinate ongoing problems and activities with them. I wonder how many other departments are attempting to not have direct contact with you, Sam. On page 9 of the code booklet, the purpose of city government is to serve the public. City officials treat their office as public trust. Paragraph 1 states, to function effectively, the city needs the public's respect and confidence that its power will be used on behalf of the community as a whole. In this context, improper acts are doubly wrong. A selfish decision is not only wrong in itself, but also wrong because it violates the public trust in government. Paragraph 2 says, ensure public respect by avoiding even the appearance of impropriety. Deception and lying do not build trust, but they destroy it. You have affected Portland's moral and ethical level, and I assure you that your selfish behavior issue and lying was not in the best interest of the city of Portland. It appears to me that the other commissioners have and staff of your city employees do not want to rock the boat in an open opposition to you because of your aggressive practice of destroying those who oppose you. I maintain that anyone else on this council, if they would show some leadership in your removal, would do a fine job as your replacement. Plus, they would have the public trust. You, on the other hand, believe that you are irreplaceable. I challenge you to get a bucket of water, stick your hand in it for a minute, withdraw your hand, and see what kind of hole you leave. That is the same hole you will leave in the political scene if you resign.
Thank
My
you, sir.
hope
Your
and-
time's up.
Just one sentence.
Okay.
My hope and prayers are that you will resign soon rather than wait for alternative actions to remove you from office.
Thank you,
very
sir.
much.
Appreciate it very much. Follow. I think we're going to do the consent item next, and